What was that?
I don't know. I used to play that when I was younger.
Well,
It's just fun for the fingers, you know what I mean?
it sounds fun.
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
Great measures. Epicus, Doomicus.
Metallicus.
Metallicus.
All right. Another band.
Yep.
You haven't heard
probably
yet.
so.
You haven't heard them.
I would assume.
We're going to go down under for this one.
Australia.
Yes.
These fellas are from Australia.
Yes.
Well, we haven't listened to them.
All right. The band is called Parkway Drive.
Of course they are.
The song is called Boneyards.
Boneyard.
The album's called Horizons.
Horizons. Well, I know I'm pulling it off well right now.
Yeah, you're doing great.
I never pull off a good Australian,
Yeah, you're killing it.
Australian accent.
Man, it's really good. You've been practicing.
Nah, just trying it right here.
All right, this is Boneyards by Parkway Drive.
All right then.
Ready to roll?
I apologize. Didn't even listen to that at the beginning there. Say the name of the band again.
Parkway Drive.
Parkway Drive. All right. Well, proceed, Richard.
What do you think?
I don't know. You gonna give me some background
Oh, yeah,
stuff?
my bad.
See, you came up with this format, and then you
I'm
can't
sorry.
even remember.
Do better, Richard.
Do better, man.
You got to guess at what year this came out?
This is fairly recent.
Yeah, you think so?
No.
It's 2007.
Gosh, you know.
You liked it up until I told you the year.
No, I like it. I like it anyway. I'm just surprised that it's so technically. But what do I know? I don't know.
That's okay.
I don't
That's the
know
whole
dick.
point of this. You're learning. I think it's cool.
I'll never learn this. I'll never learn how.
It's okay.
The
You get to hear songs that you never got to hear before, that you never would have heard otherwise.
Sure, and I'm so grateful for it. All I'm saying is, go ahead.
Well, so this was from the album Horizons. Horizons is the second studio album by Parkway Drive. It was released on October 6, 2007. It was produced by Adam D., the guitarist for Killswitch Engage.
Mm-hmm.
It was recorded in Massachusetts. The recording was a surprising commercial success for the band at the time, charting at number 6 on the ARIA, A-R-I-A, album charts, a notable achievement for an Australian metal band in 2007. The personnel on this one is Winston McCall, the lead vocalist, who's still I think pretty much the core of the band is still the same. Jeff Ling on lead guitar, Luke Pig Kilpatrick on rhythm guitar, Gia Pye O'Connor on bass, and Ben Gaz Gordon on drums.
Okay. I won't remember their names.
No, that's cool.
They'll have to, remind me.
That's cool.
I like Australian bands. There's some good bands out of Australia right now.
Absolutely.
Coming out. Obviously, you've heard of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
You introduced them to me in 2019 when we were in
Rehab.
yeah, we were in rehab.
Rehab.
Yeah.
They're bigger. They're big now, but they're from Australia. There's some other really cool bands out of Australia right now. They're rocking and rolling, dog. There's another girl
The
from
new band, AC/DC, have you heard them?
No. That's alternating current, direct current.
That's right, yeah.
That's the war between Edison and Tesla.
True.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought we were talking about a band.
Oh, that's just schoolboy stuff. You get it?
I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah, I was talking about currently.
Yeah, okay. Ne Obliviscaris was another one we did.
See,
Weren't they also? I think.
see, there's from
Yeah.
Australia.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess I was impressed by the technical aspect of the music, and
Okay.
that it was from 2007.
Yeah.
I mean, it's archaic.
It's a minute ago.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they were doing stuff like that. Could women even vote back then?
Mm-mm.
So see what I mean?
Yeah.
How are they coming up with this? It is in Australia, so they were just kind of
Yeah.
to their own self.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Yeah, there's, that mid 2000s, early to mid 2000s metalcore sound. Like they had it. I hate to be that guy, but all the way up until they had an album called Atlas, like they stuck to the formula, and it was some of the best metalcore, especially this album, in my opinion. Like, and there's probably going to be people wondering why, because they have another song from this album called Carry On. I guess it's Carrion, like that's how he pronounces it. I don't know if that's an actual word or not, but it's massively popular. And it's a really good song, but this is my favorite on this album. I thought it would be a good starting point for Parkway Drive. It's because they have a lot of stuff that's really good up until Atlas. Like I said, I don't want to be that guy, but
What was the problem?
well, everything after that album, just the formula changed. They kind of, I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
Oh, come on, let's hear it, man.
No, it just wasn't. I mean, in my opinion,
how do you really feel?
Like you mentioned, some of the technicality, like some of those riffs, you can call those like at the gates-ish riffs or whatever. the metalcore, the equation, the formula that is metalcore.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of strayed away from that. Went a little more radio friendly, mainstream friendly. Not that, like I said, this album charted really well, so I can't really define that argument or stand solidly in that argument, but they just lost what I liked about them. Mm-hmm. That's the best way I can put it.
Oh, it happens.
No disrespect at all. I love everything up until that point.
What's Boneyard?
Boneyards.
Boneyards?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about in the depths?
Yeah, I mean...
Sharks? Ships?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I interpret it as more of a
Shipwrecks?
cynical take on sort of in the cattle decapitation vein of cynicism towards how we treat the planet, and not necessarily an environmental stance, but just that people suck and
the shark should eat them.
or he says a sailor's grave is all I crave. Just take us all down with it, with the ship.
Because the front fell off. Have you seen that?
No.
Really?
I don't think so.
It's two Australians sitting there talking. It was an interview. And one was talking about a freighter. And the front fell off. And he asked him, he says, what went on with this cargo? They were transporting crude oil or something. Uh-huh. So what happened? Well, the front fell off, but I just want you to know that's not normal. And then he go on, you ever seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
And he goes, well, it's not normal. He goes, I was talking about the other ships, He goes, well, what happened here? Well, the front fell off, obviously. You ever seen? Yeah, see it. It's really funny. Anyway, so my dad likes it too. It's really good. But the front fell off, obviously. Anyway, no, it sounds. What are you writing from the aspect of being the things in the ocean?
The shark.
The shark.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see that.
Saying, get off my planet.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? That was not Australian. I don't know. I was trying to figure it out. I mean, it obviously was using the maritime imagery.
Yeah.
Because, down there, there's boats and they swim a lot, and there's sharks, surfers, sailors. They're everywhere. Because they're surrounded by water, Richard.
I figured you would probably appreciate some of the slowed down, the breakdown parts of this song.
But they even mess with that a little bit. It's like they introduce it slow, and then it'll be like a lot will go on around it, but they keep the pulse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the best way to talk about it, because it's so you have to listen to this stuff more than once to really understand.
Yeah.
Where the themes are that they replay, because they're so chaotic. They're not chaotic, but they're so diverse.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I think I've heard the name of this band somewhere else.
I'm sure people have probably commented and
well, but are they on? Have they played stuff on? Have they done anything with cinema or? I don't know. I'll have to.
Maybe they may have been on some soundtracks here and there somewhere. I'm not sure.
The name, Parkway Drive. That's good.
Yeah, you're killing it with the Australian accent.
I gotta remember this because I'm bad at it everywhere else. Yeah, man, I was impressed by the diverse musicality of the number. But they do return to the digging in.
Yeah.
And I mean, even though it was a little abrupt when he just goes to the vocal thing, and then there's a part in there where, isn't there a part in there where it's just the guitar going,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was kind of weird. But
It's just setting up the breakdown. That was
Sure.
straight up
Sure.
2000s metalcore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Live, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in this metalcore thing.
Okay.
They do this breakdown. They do that kind of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be interested to hear. Do we listen to much metalcore?
Yeah, a little bit here and there. We've done. We did a little bit of Killswitch Engage.
Yeah.
All That Remains.
I was okay with Killswitch.
Yeah, All That
I
Remains.
like that song. Okay, I thought the chord progression was good.
Technically, the two songs of All That Remains that we've done were technically metalcore.
All That Remains. I liked it. I was into the All That
Yeah.
Remains.
I'm trying to think. That may be it that we've done. I've been hesitant to do it because of the era that it comes from.
Oh, sorry, man.
That's cool, but the when I talk about that formula, it's that at the gates style riffing, and that there's just breakdowns galore like that, and they get creative with it.
I'm all about the breakdown stuff.
Okay.
You know that.
Okay. I know. It's another reason that I've decided to stick with not telling you the year, just telling you the name, because I feel like, and I'm not trying to cast judgment or anything, but I feel like had I said this is 2007, you'd have been like, this is bullshit.
I mean, I give you hell just because you'll stay in that era sometimes. It just seemed I was just hearing that date a lot.
Yeah.
But that was a good creative time for all art, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Right? I mean, I think it was 2007. That's when when it came to movies, you had Michael Clayton, There Will Be Blood, No Country for Old Men, and Shutter Island, all competing.
Yeah.
There was stuff going on during that time, even though the economy went. The music. I remember 2007 was a good year. My kid was born in 2007. I remember there was some creative stuff going on.
Okay.
Just for me and around me. But the thing about this kind of music that I like about Thaw the same way is I'm able to listen to it, and because they go so far to these they go so far to different different places abruptly. It's an abstract material that that always keeps me on my toes,
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like the Thaw stuff so much, is because it's
Yeah.
and, So even if I don't have to think about, do I like this genre of music, or at first, or do I like this as a song? I can just hear it as an art piece of sound and how it's put together, if that makes any sense. It's like walking into a room decorated a certain way and it's crazy. Maybe it's an art piece, maybe it's not, but you can look at that and go, what is that? And then you're struck by this. So before you step outside of it and look at it and understand what it is and where it fits in the artistic formula, whatever, genre, whatever, I can, which is not the same for me as it is with a thrash song or with something that just stays consistent throughout. When you do when you take all these risks, in a sense, with rhythm and with sound and on the spectrum of sound and vocally and space, when you do that, for me it's I can think about listening to it outside of it being a song and more of a sound exposition. You understand?
Sure.
Or exhibition, or so that's kind of where I get to with listening to some of this stuff. When you show me the older metal stuff, it's just whatever.
Yeah.
Then I know I'm in song territory. With some of these genres, like Thaw and like metalcore, now I've realized I approach it. I'm able to approach it differently. Not even. It's just my natural way of approaching it because it's so. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
And I love the digging in stuff.
Yeah.
So when that happens, you've already got me.
Yeah.
But then the craziness, the abstract musical decisions that are made, and these are abstract. I mean, these are from the standpoint of regular metal or something. It's abstract. It's abstract. So, and then some of the noises they're noises. They're not pure tone stuff. I like that. That's why, and I keep bringing it up, but that's why I like Thaw so much right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And my mind, I've warped my mind.
Yeah, you're screwed up.
And so these things, to me, they give me something to chew on.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to talk about it in the context of a song sometimes. While I know it is, and they're saying something, I just see it more of an art piece, something that I'm sort of viewing with my ears at first, and seeing the sharp edges and the voids and you understand?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect that reaction from you. I mean, it's
Metalcore intrigues me for the same reason that Thaw has, in those ways.
Okay. That's cool. That excites me.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
I can't do it. See, I can't do it.
Yep, we're getting out of here for that one.
I'm excited. But they always do it at the end, They go up at the end of their sentences. You know what I mean, Richard?
Thanks for watching, everybody. We are Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson, and he's Australian.
Great Measures. Great Measures? No, they do it at the front fell off. You gotta see this.
All I'm thinking about is dingoes.
Dango. Well, I don't think Australians are like
your
that.
Baby.
Yeah. What else is there?
That was Boneyards
Yeah,
by
Australia.
Parkway Drive.
We could talk about, I don't know.
From 2007's Horizons. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
I did Great Measures already, didn't I?
Have a wonderful day, everybody.
You truly